Stay-at-home orders prompted by COVID-19 pose a challenge to managers at a time when many businesses are implementing telework policies for the first time. According to recent research from the Society for Human Resource Management, nearly 3/4 of employers are finding it difficult to adapt to telework as a way of doing business. Today, we are counting down at the top 10 tips for working remotely. Before we get started, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. Number 10. Rejoice in your success. Managers should also look for ways to celebrate the same work milestones that are celebrated in the office. Employees may have to replace their high five with a virtual elbow bump for the time being. Actualized consulting is recognizing its employees through videos that highlight their contributions. The videos, which will be posted on the company's website, will take the place of the recognition that would have occurred at the company's annual retreat, which was canceled due to the pandemic. Number 9. Resist the temptation to micromanage. You shouldn't have to keep an eye on your team when they're in the office, and you shouldn't have to do it when they're remote either. Regular one-on-one check-ins allow managers to avoid micromanaging while still keeping a pulse on employees and providing an opportunity for feedback to go both ways. Trust that your employees are being productive and doing their jobs effectively if they are communicating clearly and meeting goals and deadlines. Number 8. Make it possible to collaborate. One way for managers to stay informed about what their teams are doing is to provide a shared document that tracks work activities. It's a good exercise to do even when teams are in the office, and it will help managers refine their expectations and responsibilities for employees during this uncertain time. Also, as a group, decide on acceptable virtual collaboration behavior, such as how quickly to respond to messages from colleagues. Number 7. Make connections and make yourself available to your team. In this new work reality, many employees feel isolated and disoriented. That is why it is critical to establish relationships with employees. Share positive feedback, start a fun chat channel, or do anything that helps maintain a sense of normalcy and solidarity and reminds everyone that they are not an island working alone. Many people advise thinking about different ways to connect with remote workers. Number 6. Remember to pay attention. The most successful managers are good listeners, communicate trust and respect, inquire about workload and progress without micromanaging, and overcommunicate. According to Pellman, surveys are a frequently underutilized tool. A monthly or quarterly employee net promoter score, for example, can be beneficial, as can pulse surveys for a more in-depth look at employee sentiments. According to HR technologists, the Net Promoter Score is an indicator of how likely an employee is to recommend his or her company to other job seekers. Number 5. Make communication a priority. Managers must communicate with their remote employees because it keeps them informed of deadlines, available resources, work-related challenges, and managers' expectations, including work schedules. Consider which communication tool best suits the team's culture and strike a delicate balance between constantly pinging employees with texts and emails and radio silence. Employees' communication frequencies may differ. The best way to manage employees who work remotely is to ask them how they want to be managed. Managers can then keep an eye on what each employee requires to be productive while working from home. While it is critical for managers to track metrics that are important to their organization and check in with employees, excessive oversight can lead to employee mistrust. Number 4. Monitor the progress of your employees. Request that your employees provide you with a work schedule as well as the tasks they are expected to complete within a certain time frame. This will alleviate your concerns while also providing your team with the structure they require to perform their duties. Remember that just because you can't see them at their cubicle doesn't mean they're not working. Have faith in the process. Number 3. Modify the duration of your meetings. What works in the office may not work in the field. Instead of long meetings, hold brief virtual huddles. Apply this logic to team resource allocation, scheduling, and action planning. Number 2. Be organized and flexible. When working with remote teams, it is critical to allow for flexible hours in order to maintain consistency. Although a concrete plan is required, you should be willing to change strategies as needed. It shouldn't matter whether your employees work in the morning or evening, as long as the work is completed and of high quality. Number 1. Establish expectations early and frequently. Providing guidelines, establishing boundaries, and reviewing the fundamentals are among the most important steps to take when embarking on a project. There will be questions. Be approachable and provide clarity on priorities, milestones, performance goals, and other topics. Outline each team member's availability and make sure you can reach them if necessary. Managers should also keep employees informed of policy and staffing changes, company successes, and tips for working from home, just as they do in the workplace. They should also model behavior related to working hours, such as establishing expectations for responding to any after-hours work emails and texts. So guys, that was it for this video. What did you think about our video? Let us know in the comments section below. If you are new to our channel, be sure to subscribe and ring that notification bell to get notified about our latest videos. Thank you for watching.